Shalom, shalom, Israel. First of all, I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Bashim Shah. Today I'll be coming back to a quick video on something like Abraham and Sarah's relationship, or like a bond. This is not going into like how they treated each other. Well, this video is basically about like if they're like related or not. Because if you read Genesis 20 verse, you could really started the whole chapter in the prior chapter, but it goes like Abraham went to this king, and yeah, you can also read about this in Genesis 12, like in a different way. But Abraham basically went to this king, and Sarah was beautiful, and he didn't want the king to kill him, so he said, "Please say you're my sister." Now this is the second time he's saying it in Genesis 20, but let's start at verse 9. Then Abimelech called Abraham and said unto him, "Why hast thou done this unto us?" So basically, the Most High plagued Abimelech, because he had Sarah. Like, he didn't sleep with her, but like he just had her. The Most High plagued like his whole king. Well, not really his whole kingdom. I don't remember, but like definitely his whole household or something. And then the Most High gave him a dream, and told him in the dream that they weren't that they were in a relationship, or they were married. But let me continue on to verse 9. "And where have I offended, that thou hast brought on me in my kingdom a great sin?" Now, this is the king talking to Abraham. "Thou hast done deeds unto me that ought not to be done." And Abimelech said unto Abraham, "What sawest thou, and what hast Slakia?" And Abimelech said unto Abraham, "What sawest thou, and that thou hast done this thing?" And verse 11, and Abraham said, "Because I thought surely the fear of God is not in this place, and they will slay me for my wife's sake." So Abraham thought that Abimelech and his people didn't fear the Most High, and that they would kill him and just take Sarah. Verse 12, "Yet indeed she is my sister. She is the daughter of my father, but not the daughter of my mother, and she became my wife." Now this is where the problem was, where I got confused at too, but I got the proper understanding. Now you can't deny this. It says she's my sister, and if you read in the law, it says you can't marry your sister, or the daughter of my father. Now some could say that the law came after Abraham, but still there's universal laws that I'm pretty sure this is one of them. But the way you would cut that Abraham committed incest is the book of Genesis, chapter 11, verse 29. And Abraham, now this is when the Most High told Abraham to leave where he was dwelling at in Mesopotamia and going into the land of Canaan. So, and like this is his first trip, because he actually took 2 trips. Well, first he went from Mesopotamia to the land of Canaan, and then Most High told him to leave that part of Canaan where he was at with his father's house, and he just took him, Lot, and Sarah's wife, and they went to another part of Canaan. But that's just another story. But Genesis 11 verse 29. "And Abraham and Nahor took them wives. The names of Abraham's wife was Sarai, and the name of Nahor's wife was Milcah, the daughter of Haran." So basically, Nahor took I believe his what's it called, his niece to wife, and because Nahor and Haran were brothers, the daughter of Haran, the father of Milcah, and the father of Iscah. But Sarah was barren, and she had no child. So Sarah didn't have a child. Alright, verse 31. "And Terah took Abraham his son, and Lot the son of Haran his son's son, and Sarah, his daughter-in-law, his son Abraham's wife. Now, if they were siblings, because if cousin Genesis 20 verse 12, it talks about how she was the daughter, she was the daughter of his father, but not his mother. Now, this is basically telling you what it means. That she was like since they got married, she basically became his daughter-in-law. So that's what it really means. But let me read on. Oh, cause if he didn't if that was his daughter, why would he just accept that siblings got together, and why wouldn't it call it his daughter, but he called her his daughter-in-law? Alright, but let me read on. And they went forth from Ur of the Chaldees to go into the land of Canaan, and they came unto Haran and dwelt there. But somebody got added 5, and I have to give all honor glory to Yahweh Shalom.